Hey guys, it's Sunday, so this is going to be really short. I'm just going to show you how you do a backup of the individual productions you create so that you can do that, because you can actually download a backup that pretty much represents everything you put up. All the links to all the images, all the verbiage, all the destination URLs, everything on all the pages, all the links to the videos, whatever you got in your sidebar, all the settings for your global variables, everything except for the actual sitemap. So how do you create that backup? You go to here. So let me just show you real quick. From the dashboard, you've got so many things you can do. Well, if you come into global settings, okay, you can download a feed file right here. And that gives you a tab. You can leave them all checkmarked. That's a tab for everything in the system, okay? Now, the only thing it will not download is images, because you can't have images in Excel, right? So I'm going to hit download. It's going to create that file in just seconds, and I'm going to rename it to whatever I want it to be, like legacy UAP, feed file backup, right? Then what if I do another production like for, Red Rock Pest Control? So I went through all that work to create that production. I changed all the links to all the images, changed what I uploaded for the VAR sheets, everything else. I want to save that too, don't I? So that's what I do. After I did all that work, to change it, I downloaded the feed file again and gave it a new name. Now guess what? I can switch between the projects, right? Import a feed file. Watch this. Like right now, if I look at the front end, it's set up for the standard legacy UAP. Let me import the other feed file, right? Yes, I can pull this out, make it a little easier to see, right? Okay, I'm going to import the other feed file. That happens to be this feed file up here. Name them correctly so I don't mix them up. This is not a VAR sheet I'm importing, it's a feed file. So I'm just going to drag and drop, hit import, override all the values. Now guess what? See that? That's a pretty good telltale sign, isn't it? Let me just go and refresh the front end so you can definitely see it, right? Now it's going to do that because it just does it once. It has to reset all the styling, right? No one else will ever see that except for you. You'll be the one guy who clicks it. Check it out. There you go. It's all set up. And that means these are changed. That means the video's gone. The links and stuff that have to do with legacy UAP is gone. Popular links that we didn't want visible is gone. It's all pest control, everything, right? Right? Everything's done. Okay, so then what does that mean? That means if I want to switch it back, how easy is it to switch it back? Well, I'm just going to import the other feed file, right? Right here. And import. Now when I flip it back, and then one more time, and boom, it's all back. It's all the way it was before. Now, so what's one cool thing you can do about flipping between these projects? Flip through them, double check your links, make sure everything's straight. When you're done, guess what? You can export the project, right? You can hit this and export the project, send it to a URL. Do I want to make it unique? Yeah, I want to make it unique for a different website. How would I go about that? Oh, very simple. Let's go back to the dashboard, VAR sheet loader. Okay, let's upload the VAR sheet that pertains to this particular project. That would be that VAR sheet there. I'm going to give it a name. UAP, whatever, 22, anything. And it's up. That way I can generate a bunch of batch. Let's just do 500 real quick. I'll start it from row 1. Now, so far I recreated the front, a sitemap, right? So everything on the front end still is the same until I do what? VAR sheet loader. And hit generate random variables. Now it's done generating random variables. That's all those, 448 variables just changed, or however many we have. We got like 450, right? Covers everything that had to be covered, right? That makes all of this so different. If we had different video links, then we could swap between them. We could have different images and swap between those. Whatever we want. It's a piece of cake. All the wording changed. All this stuff changed. All right, so now what? Now if I go and export that website, it's a different website that's pointing at my destination website, right? Because this different website also points where I want it to point. All these websites I'm creating are going to create popularity You know, another backlinking website, right? .zip, export that. It'll be done in seconds. Then I can upload it anywhere I want. And it's another website that backlinks, you know, the website I really want to backlink, which is this one, right? There you go. And then I had people ask, can you have all your new websites backlink your first website? Like, what if I had a wiblitz6.com and I'm going to have a backlink wiblitz5.com here? Yeah, of course. That creates more strength for wiblitz5.com so that when it backlinks website-installer.com, this is a much stronger backlinking source. Okay, this is why guys want to get the unlimited legacy UAP. If you have it in your budget, definitely the better deal. $2,500 for it. But then you can upload as many of these as you want and control them for as many projects as you would like. And you can still use them to export front ends. Now, one thing about exporting, because I've had people say, what's the difference? When you export a project, what does it export and what does it not export? Okay, it creates static HTML pages, okay? Once they're created and you upload them on a website, they're just static pages. You would actually have to go into them and edit them in Notepad or Dreamweaver to change the pages. Or you would just, you know, override it, right? You would create another project and upload that to override it. But when you export it, it does not export the admin panel, right? None of this exports, okay? This is the panel. It's a website creator. It creates websites, but it's one panel, okay? And then what else does it not export? It does not export the sitemap links, right? All those thousands of links in the sitemap, those do not get exported. So what does get exported? All the main stuff. Everything you see in the front end, plus all these side pages that you have in your menu, you know, all these are going to click through, whatever it is, that exports, okay? So you're exporting static websites each time from your website creator. But since this website creator itself has a panel and you can create unlimited sitemap links with it, that's good for your one, you know, massive, powerful backlinking source plus. If you're doing multiple projects plus other projects and you want them all neck and neck, you know, for you and or your clients and or your friends and or your church and or your boss, then having the unlimited legacy UAP option gives you just dramatically powerful control because you have so many sources to work from and massive sitemaps you can make in multiple locations for as many projects as you want. Think about it this way. You got one website and you're going to promote 100 different companies. Well, you're creating links to the 100 companies from one website. But what if you create a bunch more websites, like 10? Then you can still link those 100 companies. But this time you have 10 sources pointed in to each of those 100 companies. You would use the 10 websites to create projects for all 100 on each one, if you want, or mix and match, okay? And there you have it. There's the point. So then you can make a deal, bigger deal to a guy. Hey, we can create great backlinks for you from one referral site, or we can set up multiple referral sites that all point in at you and try to get all of them on the front page of Google for as many keywords as possible. So if you want to get like, you know, 4, we'll give you 4 for the price of 3. You know, we'll give you 7 for the price of 4. You know, we'll give you 10 for the price of 7, whatever. However you want to arrange those deals, you can, because you have that power now. You have the source. And you can just create more panels for guys who are paying for it so that they can do projects, or you can run their projects remotely through a single master feed file to rule them all. Okay, that's the power having all these panels gives you. You can, if you had these on client websites and you had your clients' projects on them, then you can auto control all your clients' projects remotely. Okay, that's where all of this is going. And so having the unlimited legacy UAP lets you start to fire up an empire of control for all of your clients. Okay, that's where it's going. There you go. Nice short 10-minute video. Hope you liked it.